We want the best rate. We get that all the time. Very rarely does anyone come and say, I'm good, I'll take a higher rate. But sometimes that low rate comes with a price. So I wanted to illustrate what we look at and how we go through a process to decide if it makes sense or not. So if we take a look at these three options, here are the interest rates that we're offering. So instantly people say, I want 6.42. Who wouldn't versus a 7.2? But let's look at things. So all the purchase prices are the same. All the loan amounts are the same. The only thing that is different is the interest rate, but the cost of that interest rate is also different. So this is a loan right here with no points. It means that you're not paying anything extra to get that interest rate. So it would be with 0 points. This loan, this comes with 1 point. That means you're paying 1% of the loan amount to get that interest rate. And 1% of the loan amount is $3,200. And then this one is 2 points. So again, that would be $6,400 in just paying points, not talking about any of those other fees, simply to get that rate. So people still think, well, I really want the best rate. Okay, so there is the monthly payment difference. That lower rate saves you $166.31 a month compared to this one. That's substantial, but it also costs you a lot more money out of your pocket. And here's the key. The longer you've got the mortgage, the more impactful that interest rate is. The less time you've got the mortgage, the more impactful fees are. So right now, if we do think interest rates are going to be coming down in the next year or two, we want to go all the way down here and we want to review this loan over 24 months. That means which loan is the best option if we only have the loan 24 months, because if interest rates come down and you want to refinance, it's very likely that's going to happen in the next year or two and you'd be getting rid of this mortgage. So we can't look at paying points over 30 years. Right now, we've got to look at it paying over the next year or two. So when we evaluate the loan and paying points, it actually is more cost effective for you not to pay points if you're only going to have that loan for 2 years. It actually saves you $1,358 in that first 2 years by not paying points. And this one saves you about $583 over this one. And paying the points is the least savings oriented on this loan because you're putting out the most amount of money. And here's how we evaluate that. So closing cost points, etc., the total cost of each loan. And you'll see that because you're paying so much in closing costs and points, that is not the best option if we think interest rates are going to be moving down in the next 2 years and you'd be refinancing. But many clients think that the lowest rate is the best option. And depending on what else is going on, it could be. But in this option and illustrating the time that we're in now, paying points is not the best option. And it could actually cost you quite a bit more money if someone isn't willing to do the math and review which is best for you.